Hi everyone, this is Dr. Bell, and I am so excited about us working together this summer in the ECE 3350 course. This course is an introduction to child development and an introduction to the world of early childhood education. The title of the course is Child Development and Early Learning, and this is, if you're in the pre-K through 5th grade degree program, this is one of two courses that will focus on the preschool years, the P part of your certification. So please do not write in my evaluations that we talk too much about the time period before elementary school when you didn't want to teach preschool. You are being certified by the state to teach pre-K through 5th grade if that is your degree program, and so this is one of the two courses that cover the P part. If you're in the birth through kindergarten program, then this course will make sense for you because it covers child development, birth, actually conception, through the elementary years, and then it talks about the world of early childhood education. So please note that the major emphasis for this course is on the early childhood years and not the elementary years, though we will spend a little bit of time talking about elementary age development. That is not the main focus of the course. So you need to know that up front. The reason it's important for you to learn about the development of younger children, even in the infant toddler stages, is number one, you have to know where your children have been so that you know where they're going. And number two, you'll have parents that will need advice and help and guidance with children who have siblings. So it's important to know the whole span of childhood and their developmental stages. You need to know where children have been, where they are now, and where they're going in the future with their development. As far as the focus on early childhood education, we're going to talk about, this is a survey course. It's really two courses, concepts squished into one, so this is a hard and heavy course. We're going to go full force. There's very heavy reading in this course. It's a summer online course, so we have to do what we would normally do in 16 weeks. We have to squish into 8 weeks. So please know that each online session is supposed to be the equivalent of a 3-hour face-to-face class. And then please know, not counting your reading, counting your reading, but not counting your homework assignments, it's expected that you'll spend 3 hours on the modules as well. So you can expect to spend 6 to 12 hours, maybe even depending on how fast you read or slow you read, 6 to 15 hours per module, because each module is really two modules squished into one. So plan to spend about 12 to 15 hours a week on this course, maybe more depending on your reading pace. Be prepared to check in every night, because some of the activities in the course are going to be discussion board or discussion and response style activities. So you're going to need to post those by typically for each module, if you would post them by Monday or Tuesday and respond to them by Wednesday or Thursday. That's the goal. Our modules will start on Sunday morning and they'll end on Saturday at 11 p.m. So if you have an activity or assignment that's supposed to be done during that module or that week, make sure it's posted or submitted by 11 p.m. on Saturday. The other thing you need to know is do try to do the discussion and activity response activities early in the module so that you can have time to respond to them. Also, this course uses a lot of group work. I am a sociocultural teacher in my philosophy, and so we do a lot of cooperative group activities. For this particular course, every instructor does the cooperative group activities that I'm going to do with you. So you're going to need to have some groups set up. I'm going to set up a Google Doc that you can just sign up in so that it makes grouping a little bit easier. I'm not going to assign you groups. You have to sign up for a group. Your group is your group for the semester. You will have an opportunity at the end of the semester to evaluate your group members, and for each activity or assignment, rather, not activity, but each assignment, um, you'll have a little bit of percentage of the grade that goes into group participation. You'll rate your group mates. So just know that you're going to be doing some group stuff. Now, I said activity and assignment. There, in the online course, in my online courses, there is a difference between an activity and an assignment. An activity is something that's meant for you to do relatively quickly within the module. It's like us doing a discussion activity or a group processing activity in a face-to-face class. You might have to do a really brief mini presentation on a specific topic. You might have to do some sort of research and post your findings on the discussion board, or create a PowerPoint, narrated PowerPoint, or even a little video of yourself. You're going to get used to using technology. I'm patient, and I hope that you'll be patient with me as well as we work out technology glitches. But technology is not an excuse for an activity not being done. Uh, so that's an activity. It's something meant to be done quickly within the module. That's different from an assignment. An assignment would be the equivalent, if we were in a face-to-face class, as your homework that you would do outside of class time and in addition to class time. So it's important that you realize that there's a difference between the two. And that you make sure that you do both activities and assignments. Both have points assigned to them. It's just that the assignments are meant to be bigger and take a little bit more time. Activities you should be able to sit down and complete relatively quickly in a sitting. So I hope that that helps, and I hope that you learn a lot. Child development and understanding the field that you're getting yourself into is really important. We have enough ineffective teachers out there. It's my job and my goal to see you successful and hope that you learn the things that you need to learn. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of work to do together, but it's worth it because this is the foundation for the rest of your teaching career. Every other thing that you learn in your degree program will rest on what you've learned in this course. So there's a whole lot that you have to be introduced to. I'm really excited about working with you. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. I'm a little bit of a nerd and addicted to this stuff, so I get really excited about it, especially about child development and discipline and classroom management and those kinds of things. I like quotes, so every module is going to, or every section rather, is going to have a quote for you to read, usually on a little PowerPoint PDF slide, and you should be able to see it without opening it. And then just know that every module has a list of tasks. You can highlight those and print them out so you can keep them by your side to make sure you get everything done. And then every module also has a wrap-up with what we've learned, and usually they'll have an introduction video from me, and you'll have some the wrap-up will have a review of what we learned and have reminders or looking ahead tips to keep yourself organized with the assignments. Again, be prepared to read just about every day. These modules have several chapters. Now, the first week is the most intense because we cover everything. And actually, sneakily, it's not really a week. It's longer than a week. It's like a week and a half because of the way the semester starts. So just stay on top of your readings. Get the books if you don't have them yet. Now, with this first week, some people I know are waiting on financial aid, textbook checks, things like that to come in. Don't stress yourself. I will give you permission. Shoot me an email, and I will be happy to give you permission to backtrack next week and double up. But that's going to make your reading intense next week, so just be prepared for that. Be online every day, in the modules every day, do reading every day, and you're going to be on top of things. Also in this course, you will have things, this is one of your looking ahead tips. You will need to do an observation on an infant or toddler. an observation on a preschool age child, and an observation on an elementary age child. They do not have to be in formal settings. They can be in your family or your friends' children, or as long as it's an actual observation. So be preparing yourself to set that up. You also will have to visit a child care center and do an environmental rating scale, which is your yellow textbook that you had to buy. You're going to have to do that on a preschool age classroom in a child care center. So be looking around at a child care center that you might be able to get in contact with or get out to. In your Dropbox, I have a letter for you to print out and take with you so that you can say, hey, can I observe here? The observation officially can be done in one day in 3 to 4 hours. Since you're not familiar with the tool, though, and you're just learning the tool, you may have to make a couple of visits, and most of your time should be during primary instructional hours. You don't have to send me a log sheet for this. You don't have to send me hours or anything like that. You just have to complete the assignment, and that can take anywhere from 1 to 4 visits depending on you and your familiarity with the tool. I hope that you enjoy the class. This first module's a real tough. The first module's a real tough one, but you'll get through it. Breathe with me and get ready to enjoy learning.